Okay, so you're ready to start making videos. That's awesome. But picking your first video editor, yeah, that can feel like a huge, intimidating decision, but it really doesn't have to be. Today, we're going to cut through all the noise and find the perfect free tool to get those amazing creative ideas out of your head and onto the screen.
You've got the footage, right? Probably on your phone. You've got the ideas buzzing around in your head, and you've got that drive to make something cool. But then you hit that first big wall. Which piece of software do you actually use to put it all together?
And trust me, it is so easy to get lost. You do one Google search and suddenly there are dozens of options, and every single one of them promises to be the best. It's a classic case of paralysis by analysis, and it's a real creativity killer. It can stop your journey before it even begins.
But hey, don't you worry. Think of this as your guided quest. We're going to be your guide, breaking down the top free options step by step, so you can find the perfect editor that fits your specific needs.
So here are our 5 contenders today. We've got iMovie, Clipchamp, CapCut, PowerDirector, and the big one, DaVinci Resolve. We're going to start with the absolute simplest tools for total beginners, then move into some really cool AI-powered options that speed things up, and we'll finish with a true Hollywood-grade powerhouse that you can grow with for years to come.
All right, let's kick things off with our simple starters. Now, if you've never, ever touched a video editor before in your life, these two are for you. Their whole purpose in life is to get you from a bunch of raw clips to a finished video with the least amount of friction possible. For all you Apple users out there, you've got iMovie. It's the classic, super intuitive starting point. And for everybody on a Windows machine, there's Clipchamp, which is all about making stylish, template-based videos for social media and doing it fast.
And you know, this quote from the folks at Think Media just nails iMovie's biggest strength. It's not trying to overwhelm you with a million different features. Its goal is to be so user-friendly that you can just focus on your story. You don't want to fiddle with settings, you just want to edit.
iMovie's secret weapon for beginners is something called the magnetic timeline. It's basically designed to prevent the most common frustrations. You know when you cut out a bad take? Well, instead of leaving a weird black gap, all the other clips just automatically snap together. No gaps, no tiny alignment mistakes. It just works, so you can focus on the fun stuff.
Now, let's hop over to its Windows counterpart, Clipchamp. So, while iMovie is all about that simple, clean editing experience, Clipchamp kind of leans into templates, stock media, and cool effects that are just perfect for anyone making content for platforms like TikTok or Instagram. It's really designed to help you make something that looks super polished, really fast.
Okay, so now that we've got the basics covered, let's level up. This next category of editors uses the power of artificial intelligence to automate all the complex and time-consuming stuff, letting you get these professional results with just a few clicks. It's pretty amazing.
And first up in this category is CapCut. I love this quote because it perfectly captures what it feels like to use it for the first time. It has the simplicity of a super basic app, but it is packed with these incredibly powerful AI tools that, not too long ago, you had to pay a lot of money for it in professional software.
Okay, here's where CapCut's AI really just changes the game. Take background removal. This used to be a whole production, right? You needed a physical green screen, special lighting. It was a pain. Now, you just click a button, seriously. The AI isolates you, removes the background instantly. It's a massive time saver.
And it does not stop there. Manually typing out captions and getting the timing perfect is, well, it's tedious work. With CapCut, the AI just listens to your audio, transcribes it, and boom, creates perfectly synced subtitles automatically. For social media, where most people watch with the sound off, this tool is an absolute game changer.
And the AI features go even deeper. CapCut can actually analyze a face in your video and apply these subtle cosmetic adjustments like smoothing skin or brightening eyes. It's kind of like having a little automated retouching artist built right into your editor.
Our next AI powerhouse is PowerDirector. Now, this one is often rated as a top pick because it strikes this fantastic balance. It gives you more of that traditional, hands-on control and a huge library of effects, plus advanced tools like motion tracking, all while keeping the interface clear enough for someone who's ready to move beyond the absolute basics.
All right, for our final category, we're looking at a piece of software that is a true industry standard. This isn't just another editor, it's a complete post-production suite. This one's for those of you who are serious about learning the craft of video and want a tool that will absolutely never hold you back. Meet DaVinci Resolve. It's been used on countless Hollywood films and TV shows. Its reputation is legendary. And the most incredible part, the free version is almost identical to the paid studio version. But I have to warn you, with great power comes a pretty significant learning curve. This is a tool you really commit to learning.
So how does Resolve manage all this power without being a complete confusing mess? It uses these dedicated workspaces called pages. You have one page just for organizing media, another one for editing, another one for color, and so on. As a beginner, you can just live in the edit page and pretend the others don't exist until you're ready. This whole approach is the key to its power.
And speaking of the color page, this is where Resolve truly shines. I mean, it's famous for its color tools. This gives you a little glimpse into the language of professional colorists. You're not just adjusting brightness anymore. You're sculpting the image by precisely controlling the shadows, the midtones, and the highlights to craft a very specific cinematic mood.
Okay, we have covered a lot of ground, from the simplest drag-and-drop editors all the way up to a full-blown Hollywood suite. So the big question is, how do you choose? Let's put it all together in one simple, clear summary to help you decide.
So this breaks it all down. If you're on an Apple device and you just want the easiest start possible, iMovie is your answer. On Windows, Clipchamp is your go-to for quick social videos. If you want those powerful AI tools for free, CapCut is absolutely unbeatable. For a feature-rich experience that balances power and ease of use, PowerDirector is a fantastic choice. And if you're serious about a career in video and you are ready for a challenge, DaVinci Resolve is the tool you need to master.
Ultimately, the best editor is simply the one that gets out of your way and just lets you create. We've laid out the map for you. The only question left is, which path are you going to take? And what story are you going to tell first?